Got to get my hoe gone, got to get my hoe gone. Breaking suckers for their bones, try to fuck me, taste the chrome. Pimpin' player strong, posted at the 7-Eleven. Smoking on the stick of heaven, sipping on the 211. Scooping, hooping, that's a buster, trying to test my nuts. Up in the dog, or the box of wine, shit the fuck. 16 with my homies, smoking green low. On the scene, so I feels like a dream. I'm about my business, so these bitches ain't concerning me. If someone try burning me, I hit them with the Group G. Fat Mac with a game that's too thick for these hoes. Ain't got no goals up in my mouth, but still I keep it so.
It's a short story of some pimps being starved in the purgatory, paying for our sins. Said the talk with the devil, then it started making sense. We some fucking players, man. That's just how we choose to live. Falling, try to diss my girl, you getting popped like a pill. These songs know my name is I drop that, come to kill. Coming hard from the pits of hell. Through the trio, dwell in the dark. Got my victim on my fucking self. Born with the mark of the beats. Got this look away my dignity. Now I'm left with
View on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition. And we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I've been really impressed by this guy, Marmoush, who I expect to be amongst the goals here, Peter. He's, for me, very much the complete package. great operating alone or in a partnership, but I prefer to see him play off somebody. That's when you really get to see his skills, not just as a finisher, but as someone who initiates as well.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. And here's Mohamed Salah. So who's he picking out? Mohamed Salah. Oh, it's played into the area. Cleared away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
De Kuyper, gently done. De Kuyper, forwards and with intent. Oh, there's a probing ball. Onana. De Kuyper. De Bruyne. And it's De Kuyper. De Kuyper. Doku in acres of space out wide. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well-timed, excellent interception. Castagna. Tielemans. Castagna. Tielemans. Mechelen. That's really well manoeuvred. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Teat. De Bruyne, played out to the right. And here's Lukebakio. Nice physical challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Marmoush. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tielemans did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Openda. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Driven forward. Castagna. It's been a good start to the game, and the underdogs are clearly keen to underline that they're not just here to make up numbers.
They're taking the game to their opposition, Peter. I'll be impressed if...
Openda! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Defending of the desperate variety. It's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Keeper's dealt with that. Deftly away. Now it's Doku. Lukebakio. Castagna. Nicely intercepted. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Castagna cuts out the pass. De Bruyne. Teat attempts a clearance. Keeper's got good distance on that. Caresses it through. Oh, easy pickings there. That's been drilled forward. Oh, this looks sharp. The pass has gone astray. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Team big chance! De Bruyne plays it short. Castagna crosses. Looking for support. Tielemans. And that was very necessary. De Bruyne. So it is still 0-0. The less said about that pass, the better. Quality ball. Teat gets across to intercept that. Tielemans. And here's Lukabakio! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh, good spread. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Out to the right. Castagna. Teat shifted upfield. Castagna. Very nicely done. Lukabakio. Oh, nice touch. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And a counter is on here for Egypt. Trezeguet. That's tidy. He slings it in. That has been knocked clear. Here comes another cross. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's played in here. Can he finish? No, not this time.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Castagna. Luca Bacchio. Luca Bacchio has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Aim forwards. Castagna cuts it out. De Calpa. Doku. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Moved on forwards. Over to the left. That is lovely. And here's Marmoush, and Marmoush! Goal! Egypt! And Egypt are in front.
Egypt, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's De Calpa. De Calpa. Lovely feet. De Bruyne. And it's played forward. Teat gets over and intercepts. Tielemans. Luca Bacchio. Belgium are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Looking for a decent ball in. De Bruyne. De Calpa tries a measured ball. And it's hoisted clear. Onana. Half an hour played now. Out to the left it goes. De Bruyne. That's really well manoeuvred. This might spell danger. Tries to get it clear. And it's De Bruyne. Goes for the shot! De Calpa. And here's Doku, looking here to chip it through. And he's there to clear it. Oh, can he get onto this? Teat makes the interception. De Bruyne. Tielemans. Castagna. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's a great ball. Openda! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Openda clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
De Bruyne. Tielemans. Castagna. Castagna shifted upfield. Luca Bacchio. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And it's Tielemans!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Aim forwards. Marmouche. Now that's well seen too. De Bruyne. Luca Bacchio. Luca Bacchio. Now here's shapes to shoot! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Egypt, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Tielemans. Belgium are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Moved on forwards.
Marmouche really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Doku. Doku. It's run loose here. De Kalpa. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Trezeguet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Great defending, strong and determined. Onana. De Kalpa. Doku. De Bruyne. De Kalpa. De Bruyne. Tielemans. De Kalpa. And here's Doku. Throw in. And it's Tielemans. And here's Tielemans. Clears it away. Played in with purpose. Doku. He has found the way through. Marmouche. Spread out to the left. That's going to go a long way. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Whistle goes and we start the second half.
Belgium really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Real chance! They've done it! Belgium are back in business.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Belgium grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
Has a look and place it forward.
Marmouche really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
De Kalpa. Doku goes on a run down the left wing. Place it in low. Well read, and the danger is averted. Trezeguet. Out to the left it goes. Trezeguet. And he cuts out the supply. Onana. Tielemans. Luca Bacchio. Up towards the front line. Well timed, excellent interception. Teat. De Bruyne. De Kalpa. De Kuiper, played over towards the opposite flank. Tielemans. Castagna. And it's Castagna. Oh, that's nice. Tielemans. Chance for a shot! It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Tielemans looks to the other side. That's the throw. Onana. And that has been cleared. And that's been repelled. Trezeguet, gently done. Mechelen. De Kauper. De Bruyne. De Kauper. And it's De Bruyne. De Kuiper, shifted upfield. Cleared away. Tielemans. Played out wide. He can get that clear. That'll be a throw. Egypt have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Hit into the middle. And it's claimed by the keeper. That could spell trouble. Tielemans. And here's Openda. Doku. Does really well to win the ball there. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Moved on forwards. Onana.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Castagna. Luca Bacchio. Played into the middle. He's cut it out. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Luca Bacchio. Luca Bacchio receives it in a wide position. Plays it across. There's the shot! Onana. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Openda! Just off target.
Openda certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Egypt clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Openda. And he's heaved it away. A chance to play it in. Crosses it in here. Oh, smashing header! That has been knocked clear. Out of play for a throw. Ball is over the line. Driven forward. That has been cut short. Luca Bacchio. And here's Openda. Luca Bacchio! He's done very well to get to that.
Luca Bacchio is offering a right smile there.
That's an inviting looking ball, that. Well read, nice interception. Tielemans. Castagna. Luca Bacchio. Tielemans. Aimed in towards the centre. Tielemans. De Kalpa. De Bruyne. And he goes cross-field. Luca Bacchio. Nice control. He's got options in the box. Takes a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah played out towards the right wing. And it's Salah. He's in plenty of space here. And it's hoisted clear. De Bruyne. Now it's Optenda. That has found him in acres of space. Lovely bit of skill. Can he deliver? Deep cross. Oh, great header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
Luca Bacchio instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution, though.
Luca Bacchio under intense pressure.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
De Kalpa. Doku powering forward here. And here's Optenda. Doku. Oh, sweet feet. And it's De Kepa. Now the delivery. Gets it away. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's been taken short. Plenty waiting in the middle. Teat. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's played forward. Trezeguet. Onana wins the duel this time. Oh, he's found support out wide. De Kepa is there, and he can get that clear. And they've got rid. That's a throw. Trezeguet, cross goes in there, tries to get it clear.
Egypt really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Can he latch on to this?
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Interception, his positioning was spot on. They'll have one final crack at it. Tielemans. And here's Lukebakio. Castagna. Tielemans. Openda! Trezeguet getting this one clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Marmoush. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah, delicate ball, and it needs to be. He is just caressing the ball.
Egypt really are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Calmly anticipates. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Showing good feet. Up he goes! Goal! Egypt! And they've got their lead back. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Egypt go into the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
De Kuyper forwards and with intent. Oh, that's neat. Doku, and that's aimed into the middle.
Belgium really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
De Bruyne. Doku. De Kuyper. Good play on the left-hand side here. Belgium must... Tielemans! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. De Kuyper, and it's Fofana. Belgium have reached the now or never stage. De Bruyne. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Here's the chance to cross.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
De Kuyper. And here's Openda. Openda!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's onto it in a flash. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Tielemans. That's really well manoeuvred. Luca Bacchio providing an outlet on that flank. Does really well there, strong defending. Mechela. Meunier. 2 minutes to be added on. And here's Luca Bacchio. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. Clears it away. Strong running down that left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. That's good play. Here comes the cross. De Bruyne. De Kuyper, aim forwards.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way.
So that's it. It is all over. Belgium can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. Your reflections then, Jim?
Belgium seem to have taken this on with a complacent mentality to just turn up and win, and they deserve the criticism they're going to get.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us.